Now, your local weather authority forecast.
Dry conditions and breezy conditions. That's the big story today. Already seeing that, and that trend will continue ahead before we see temperatures fluctuate in a big way ahead. This is a live look at Midland. We're still under night vision. We're seeing the black and white colors. If you look closely enough, you can see some very high altitude thin clouds. These clouds signaling in a weather pattern change in the short term above normal temperatures, but in the longer term, lower temperatures will ensue. Satellite and radar showing much more in the way of stagnant weather in the heart of the country after that big storm system that moved on through earlier this week. That storm system now way off to our north and east is counterclockwise flow, indicating a lot of strong winds, rain on the southern side, snow on the northern side, and affecting my stomping grounds in New Jersey. Quite a bit of heavy rain, strong winds. Now here in the basin, we're dealing with strong winds, but not nearly as strong as earlier this week with, again, drier air, more stagnant weather, higher pressure aloft with those wind particles moving from northwest to southeast for some, and also moving from southwest to also northeast, indicating that southwesterly flow for more areas than not with some passing clouds. Generally, we are seeing conditions warmer compared to yesterday at this time. Mostly clear skies, fluctuating in the mid to upper 30s in around Midland and Odessa, 39 within the last hour, but dropping within the past about 15 to 20 minutes. Pretty dry out there for this time of year. 30% relative humidity, good visibility, west-southwesterly winds at 9 miles per hour. So winds not starting off too bad, but a little bit more breezy in Hobbs, Anderson, Seminole. Winds from the west-southwest, generally at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And those winds, those West Texas winds and South New Mexico winds will really pick up today from Carlsbad, the Guadalupe Pass, the Van Horn region to the Marfa Plateau, sustained at 25 to 35 miles per hour, 10 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds in and around Midland and Odessa today. Very sunny though, and I think today will be my pick of the week. Not too windy out there. High temperature 64 degrees. Winds from the west generally around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Fluctuating temperatures this morning. 23 in Marfa, 39 in Alpine, generally in the 30s and low 40s around I-20. Eventually warming up this afternoon, eventually into the high 50s, 60s and low 70s. Right around 64, 65 or so today in Midland and Odessa. Mostly clear skies overnight. Temperatures dropping in the 40s. Not as cold. Winds from the south and west lightening up around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Again, soaking the sunshine today, not too windy. Will be a pleasant day, but we'll start to see more clouds and rain, snow activity developing to our north and west. In New Mexico, late tonight to tomorrow morning, that will signal in the budding up of air masses. Cold air to the north, warm air to the south. Very sunny. Will be warm tomorrow relatively for the first half of the day. 66 southwesterly winds picking up, but then we'll cool off as a cold front comes through. Those winds will pick up, especially in western areas of the basin. High wind warning in effect till Friday until 8 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, including Carlsbad, the Van Horn region. 64 today, 66 tomorrow. We cool off late tomorrow night into Friday. Now we warm up this weekend, but cold air will really win out by early next week. Make sure you check in with our chief meteorologist, Chase Menendez. He's live tonight at 5, 6, and 10.